What up, party people? Tonight we are talking about Porsha Williams filing for divorce from Simon after only 15 months of marriage. Are we surprised? Are we shocked? All right, you guys, let's get into it.
I want a happy ending and tired of pretending. Let them get the best of me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me a break. The game is survival. Give me a break and play my arrival.
What up, party people? I am Erika. Welcome to my channel. So, earlier this week, I reported, and it was out there in these internet streets, that Simon was probably going to be deported because he was denied citizenship. So, this was, I believe, like Monday or so that this came out. And in the denial order, which I went through at length, and I will link that video in the description box below. But in that video, as I was going through the court order, and the court gave its reasons for denying him citizenship, and primarily because he was basically a full-blown felon, which is easily a way to get any sort of dreams of becoming a US citizen quickly denied. Okay. So he had pled guilty to felonies. He still, even after pleading guilty, committed more felonies, credit card fraud, bank fraud, etc. Then he applied for a program using a false, like an alias. And that's how he had got his green card or residency card, and was trying to use the fact that the government didn't find out about that fraud for many, many years, or he assumed they didn't find out or didn't do anything. So because they didn't do anything, he should now be a citizen, even though he's committed fraud on not only individual citizens, us citizens, but also on the government by participating in this program. So the question was, or the question that I brought up at the time was, did Porsha know at the time that she married him? And basically, my advice at the time for Porsha was pretty much like, girl, this is what you need to do right here. Just run, run, run. Okay. Because Porsha recently, let me share this article with you. Recently, as we all may know, uh, so that was the thing. And here it is. Let me share this with you guys. All right. So here we go. Let me make sure you guys can see that. All right, so Porsha Williams Guobadia to make the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 return, but more importantly, she signed an overall scripted talent deal with NBC Universal. So that was really, I think, my biggest concern is now she's not the one going after Simon's money. Simon might actually be the one going after her money, and that is the question. Um And it's so crazy. So she has she's coming back to Housewives of Atlanta. She has a new scripted deal with NBC Universal. I think she'll just be fine. And I was like, girl, cut your ties now, because not only will you have to deal with the fact that he's going to undoubtedly be deported and living in another country. You know what I'm saying? I was like, are we going to go through another season of someone like Sheree or Kenya talking to their husband in the phone while they're like, while they never film? Like, that would have been horrible. But more importantly, since Simon has been convicted and charged several different times with fraud, I wondered at the time, how did he make all these quote unquote millions that he has? Is this all fraudulent money? And if it is, then I think, girl, you're fine with not getting a penny. You've been married for 15 months. Luckily, you ain't got no kids together. You take PJ and get to stepping, girl, because that is your best bet. Because as long as he stays in this country, as long as he had the audacity to not only petition the court after the government, the immigration office denied him citizenship. He then was like, oh no, I'm all of that. I'm going to apply to the court and get the court to overturn you. Not all of that. You're also going to be here illegally and have your butt on national TV. Like, make it make sense. Okay. If you're going to be like a criminal, if you're going to be like here as an illegal alien, then perhaps, as I mentioned before, you need to just be, driving a cab or cutting grass or doing something where people can pay you by cash. Okay. That's legal. Don't be committing crimes. Just do something legal where you can get paid by cash and fly under the radar. So it's kind of, I'm glad she's out of it, but it's so crazy how things change. Like a week ago, this was Porsha here. Let me share her Instagram. The last Instagram post. A week ago, she was announcing her comeback. She was living her best Simon and Porsha Williams life. And she went from all of that to to this right here. Deuces, baby. Deuces. And I think she should run. I don't think she should even bother trying to get anything from him because there's no real. Look at Teresa Giudice, look at Erika Jane. Really, once you're married to a criminal, it's hard to get out unscathed, girl. And if you have the opportunity to not go to jail, not get sued because of all the people he has defrauded, then that is a blessing and you should take it. All right, you guys, that's it for tonight. I wanted this to be a quick video because so I can get in and out, but I'm doing a video later on about Tiffany Haddish, so stay tuned for that. But you guys, let me know, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Do you think Porsha should try to get some of that money from Simon so it wasn't a total waste of 15 months? Or do you think she should count her blessings that, he hasn't actually defrauded her and get the hell out of there? All right, you guys, ciao for now, and I will see you in the next video. Let's go. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.